Yeah, righto. We're just having a bit of a cook up. I didn't do any filming last night. We walked in the dark. Got up here a bit late. We're only 1/3 of the way in anyway. So, but anyway, broke the back. And so heading in for 3 nights. Up high, trying to look for a big velvety. So we'll see how we go. We've been walking all day. We're a bit worn out, aren't we, Brett?
We are a bit worn out.
Anyway, we found a shit spot to camp, but we're going to camp here anyway because we can't really be bothered going any further. So I'll give you a look at what it looks like before. Along here. See what she looks like when I'm finished. So there she is, all kicked out. I'm running this super lightweight ground mat in this warmer weather when the ground's not cold yet, and only a 3/4 length mattress from Thermarest. It's tiny, weighs nothing. Taj Mahal. Look at that one. Where's those other two going? From that landslip.
I can't pick them up at the moment.
I can't see any antlers on either of these two. The one up the top right, I can't quite see. Oh no, because it's here. Both big hinds. I didn't get a look at that. That first one I spied this morning was a bigger body. He's tucked up under that cliff over there, so we might get another look at him when we cruise around. Yeah, see both of them. The little one's just flicking its ears. I can just see the white outline of its ears flicking every now and again. Pretty reasonable. How's that? We've looked at that thing all day. Yeah. He's been bedded there all day. And just couldn't see him until he stood up. Couldn't tell he was near until he stood up. So right on the edge of that ridge, there's a white stick, top of a tree. It's all on its own. It's directly below that. Like not at the base of it, but follow it down. Well, yeah, there you go. Nice. That's a pretty good deer. I reckon he's still soft. Bastard. Still soft on the tops. Good browse. Ripping browse. Well, he's safe. I reckon it's about 25 inches. Good brows. They must be all brothers. They've all got big brows. He's bedded there, I reckon. Earlier in the day we were glassing here and Brett had spotted one bedded and he yelled out to me to come and have a look, and when I was coming over they all took off and we thought it was me running through the bush or him yelling, but then there was a dingo howling not long after, so the dingo had actually pushed him out. These two velvet boys have come out of the gully, so they're obviously not too worried. Well, that was a pretty eventful afternoon. Saw quite a few deer, a couple of good handy stags. That one big velvet boy's still got a little bit to grow, so. But we did see a hard antler malform, and we did see another hard antler way down, way too far away. But anyway, we're just back at camp, and I've got this, trying out these mules ready to eat. I've also got the heating pouch, which you just add water to, and it has a chemical reaction and heats your meal for you. So I'm testing it out to see if I can get away with no cooker, no gas bottles. See how they go. Got something going on in there anyway.
Something's happening.
Cooking without gas. There we go. Meal's ready to eat. Real bolognese. Ready in 12 minutes. 120 ml of water. There's the old packet there, still steaming away. Beautiful. Tastes good. Well, you don't pass up free water. If you can get it, grab it. We haven't found any water up on this spot yet. It's pretty dry up here at the moment too, so I'm doubting whether there is any water up real high. So she's been sprinkling all morning. So I've just started collecting a bit of water. Might be a wet one today. Well, late last night it started raining, and I put the headlamp on and checked, and sure enough, she was starting to run in. So I had to build a little channel, little moat around, divert the water outside of where I'm sleeping, because otherwise it'll run in underneath the tarp and I'll get wet. A bit foggy today, no good for glassing, so we're just going to go walk them up. This is what hunting the Alpine's all about. Come in here because of the beautiful open country to glass, see all those deer undisturbed, and next day you wake up and it's raining, and low cloud, windy, so you just got to adapt. We've made it all the way in here. It's taken us pretty much a day to get in here, so we can't just sit in the tent all day and wait for it to clear out. So we're just going to go for a hunt, see what we can knock over. Put the red dots on and wind the scopes down and go quietly through this bush, and hopefully we can run into something. Plenty of deer in here, so. Well, I've just made it back to camp. I only put up a couple of hinds and a yearling and one other deer I didn't identify. Great country, just the weather conditions weren't helping. Could smell them. Fair bit of sign in certain spots. Anyway, I'm back. I'm going to try out this pyro putty. Light a fire and burn our rubbish, and maybe try and dry my pants because they're drowned. Still sprinkling rain now, but it's just walking through the bush that gets it real wet. So anyway, we'll give it a go. Apparently you've got to get it out, turn it into like threads. Now everything's wet because we've had a few mil of rain overnight, so this will be a fair test for it. That's how you got to have it like that. Do a few bits like that. Probably need 2 hands for this job. Anyway, we'll see how it gets going. Looks like it's working anyway. It's fizzing, getting rid of all the moisture. See if I can get this fire really going. Well, I'd say it works, because that was all pretty wet. I only used a bit about the size of a marble, small marble. Brett thinks it's alright. We've packed up because we reckon we've skunked up the joint. Probably need to move on. So considering it's such a big walk out of here, we're going to have a crack a couple of hours tonight or this afternoon to make tomorrow a fair bit easier. There's my little sleeping pad I kicked out. Brett's little one over there. Fire. Not going to go anywhere. We'll snuff that out in a minute. Onwards and upwards. That crap.